What's going on? Everyone, this is the rules here. Welcome back to my other fucking video. Alright, I put my lights on. Today, I'm gonna be drinking some fucking Sol Cerveza. And here's my food. I got fucking cheeseburger from Wendy's, 2 chicken nuggets, and some fried with ketchup. I'm kind of hungry right now, and it's gonna be a long video because I don't give a shit. I know you guys don't like it, but I do what I want. So, also, my bed is made just specifically for Beer Girl for 12. What I want you to do in return, dear Beer Girl for 12, since I'm so nice and I decide not to be a pig, please subscribe to my wonderful YouTube channel, Crazy Russian 86. If you don't, maybe there's a chance in the future I'm not gonna make my bed, because I don't really care. Well, I'm just kidding, I probably still will, because I'm really doing it for myself. Oh. Let me open this wonderful fucking beer, which I never tried. I'll just make this rant happen. Alright, so tastes pretty good, kind of smooth and nice, goes pretty well in my Wendy's food. Fucking delicious. Then at FedEx, I was an IC unloader. I was finally on the belt. It's so much better to be on the belt than IC unloader than a regular unloader. I enjoy finishing trailers, telling unloaders where to go, putting the stuff on the belt, doing smalls, doing ICs. So much fucking better than regular loading. It was so nice. Also, Craftbeer guy got mad at me because I was saying that white people suck, and that Jews should marry black. Well, I have reasons for that. I have plenty of reasons why I wouldn't date white women, period. And why Jews should marry blacks. Even though it's difficult, because of the cultural differences. But in the long run it's beneficial. Here's why. Like, first of all, where I'm coming from in Russia, I grew up in a family where my mom was telling me that the ethnic purity of Jewish blood is the most important thing in the world. And there are a lot of rabbis who feel the same way. But here's a kick to it. First of all, Jewish people came from Middle East. They are northern Semitic nomadic tribes, right? And you know that Middle Easterners, they are more darker skinned than me or other modern day Jews. So what does that tell you? The Jewish people, especially Ashkenazi Jews, they are not pure. They're the ones who are all about the purity of Jewish blood, but they're not pure themselves. Because real Jews should have a darker skin. Because the Jews who came from Judea 2000 years ago, they had a darker skin than modern day Jews. Therefore, modern day Jews, the white Jews, they're muds. They're not a true Jews. So, if this fucking not a true Ashkenazi Jews talking about ethnic purity, you know what? They should marry blacks. Because you know what? What happens if a white man marry black woman and vice versa? What the color gonna be their kids? They're gonna be mulattoes, they're gonna be mixed. They're gonna be darker than the white, but lighter than the black, right? So, for me it's like the artificial way to restore the ethnic genotypes of Jewish people. Right? That's why the Jew should marry black woman. Or darker skinned woman at least. That's why I believe that. Now, I also mentioned about Sephardi Jews. Why do I like Sephardi Mizrahi better than like Ashkenazi Jews too? Because look at Ashkenazi Jews, they're so fucking butthurt and shit, that pisses me off. They're all about like Illuminati bullshit and controlling the world, and they all love Hillary Clinton, who is a fucking cunt. I hope she's gonna, you know, I hope bad things gonna happen to her, because I don't like her. I wouldn't ever vote for her. Even though I'm not a big fan of Donald Trump either. I mean, I like his personality, but I'm not too crazy about him. How that can happen? Well, I like, you know, that how he said things, how he's like so fucking radical and shit. I like that shit. That I can relate to. But I have a lot of friends who are Hillary supporters and they're nice people. So that's why I'm like, well, I feel bad voting for Trump because of it. And because I know that Hillary is gonna win. And I don't really care. I'm not sure if I'm gonna vote. But you know all of that. Anyway, let me get back to what I was saying. So anyway, Sephardic Jews. You know, when I was in high school, I was praying, right? We prayed, and now Ashkenazi Jewish school, like a Sephardic Jews. Like, Ashkenazi Jews, let's say Malchusei Olam Void, and Sephardi say Malchuto Olam Vaed. This is an example of pronunciation. And Sephardi pronunciation was always like closer to me. I can always identify with it, like it was always my thing. Also, I like black people, I like listening to rap. I like Tupac, I always like black music. I'm the kind of man, like my mom always wanted to go to Germany, Poland. I was never attracted to Western Europe, I was never interested in these places. If I would have a choice to go to Africa or to go to Western Europe, guess what? I would rather go to fucking Africa. Because it's exotic. I'm watching videos about black women, how they are, like their personalities. I'm like, damn, that's cool. You know, when I was a kid, I always knew that I wanted myself a masculine woman, because all these women who act like easily intimidated, easily offended, I didn't like that shit. I didn't like how white women like to play games and shit. And black women, they just like straight up front come to you like, hey, let's go out, I like you. Hey, buy me some shit, buy me this, buy me that, and we're gonna get some. We're gonna get some of that pussy. And that attitude, that behavior, just like, I just like it better, you know. It just agreed with my personality. Cause I don't like no fucking games, I like no fucking bullshit. And if the woman comes to me and say, hey, I like you, let's get it on, I give you some of that pussy, just buy me fucking Starbucks coffee, just buy some shit for my kids, take me on the date. I mean, to me that's attractive, you know, that's why I like black women better than white women, because their behavior, it just appeals to me, you know. And I always, you know, I was not very shy, but I was like, I was just like, for me it was actually kind of a turn off if women couldn't like be so upfront and aggressive about dating. Like, shy women, they seem boring and stupid to me. Like, for some white men, they look at it like a conquest. I look at it like, why the fuck? I just feel that energy, like that lack of energy from women. I'm like, damn, I don't even want to deal with this bullshit. Like, I would rather just women come to me and be upfront about it. And now, because I have a girlfriend, you know, I reject all the women because I'm already in a relationship. But if I was single, I would rather date women like that, you know. Besides, some white women, they're nice, but like, for example, there's one white girl, she's on Bell, think she likes me, but she always likes to talk to me and this and that. And she's a nice person, I actually like her as a friend, but, you know, if I'm in a relationship, this is it. And she's white. And I'm thinking, like, we are not into the same things. Yes, like, I like your personality, I like your character, and she would be good as a friend, but we have different tastes, we're not into the same thing. So should I look at her and I'm thinking like, she would be good as a friend, but good person to hang out with, you know, go places. But not as a girlfriend. And she always talks like, oh, because I'm too skinny or because I'm too tall, guys don't like me. I'm like, look, you're just looking at the wrong guys, you know. First of all, you know, I'm looking at it like this, like you can be the most beautiful woman in the world, but if you hitting on a fucking married man, or man who is in a fucking serious relationship with other woman, you know, the man's gonna shut you down, not because you're fucking, you know, ugly or things like that, just because he already have a fucking girlfriend and he doesn't want to cheat on his girlfriend, therefore he doesn't want to, you know, to be your man, even though no matter how fucking attractive you are, and don't you understand that? That's the only reason why. It's not that you're a bad looking woman, it's just like, you're just looking for the wrong man, that's all it is to it. And I'm a man like that, I tell you, you know what, I will be your friend, we can hang out, we can drink together, smoke together, but we're not gonna have sex, you know, we're not gonna be like dating. You better look for somebody else for that purpose. With me, you're only just gonna be my friend, so I'm not gonna shut you down. I still will be talking to you. You will be cool, but you'll just be my friend. That's it. And even though I said that white women suck for me because I would never date white women because I believe that as a Jew, it's my responsibility to date a darker skinned woman because I want my offspring to look like real Jews, not this Ashkenazi Jews who like fucked up in their heads and shit, who like so messed up and so they're just creating destruction all over the world, killing Palestinians and shit. I don't want to be Ashkenazi Jew. I want my kids to be like fucking real Jews, like Sephardi Jews. You know? That's why I want to be with a black woman. I don't want to be with a white woman. But if you white people watching out there and you like white woman, you know what? You're not me. You're not Jewish. Why should you fucking be offended if I say that white women suck for me? But you know what? You white man, you want to date white woman, go right ahead. Because you're not me. You don't have the same personality as I do. You're not into the same thing as I do, okay? So for you dating white woman may be okay, but for me it's not. But if for me it's not okay to date a white woman, if I believe it's fucked up for me to date a white woman, if I feel like white women suck for me, and I only can friends with white woman but not more than friends because she's white, guess what? If you white man and you like white woman and you sexually attracted to white woman and it's your thing, go right ahead. But you, not me, we're two fucking different people, okay? That's it. So why should you be offended because some other white Jewish guy said that he only date black women? You shouldn't be offended about it. It's my personal opinion, okay? That's it. But if you think otherwise, that's cool. Go right ahead, date white woman. If you know, cause you're not me, like I said, you have different personality. You have different temper, different personality, different ideas about life. So why the fuck you getting offended? Maybe you don't like the way I say things, but then again, I'm from Russia, I'm Russian man. That's how I talk. I'm just being myself. I'm different, just accept it. And I wanna apologize to Craftbeer, you know. It sucks that you're taking things that way, but I mean, it's your right to take things the wrong way, but I'm just letting you know that I'm gonna apologize to you, I offended you, but I didn't really mean to offend you. And for all the white males out there, if you like a white woman, go date them. White woman just not for me. I can be friends with white women, I can talk to them, hang out with them, but I only date my girlfriend as a matter of fact, that's it. But I prefer black women to white women in general just because of their personality pretty much. But even if black woman's gonna ask me out, since I already have a girlfriend, I'm even gonna shut the black woman down too. So even I'm not gonna even date another black woman, you know. I'm not the good type of man who cheats on my girlfriends, you know. Yes, I have challenges with my woman, you know. I don't agree with everything she does and the way she thinks, and well, I mostly agree with what she does, but I don't agree with, for example, her lifestyles. I mean, I get it and stuff, but if I wouldn't use her place, I wouldn't live like that. I would live cheaper anyway, but you know, there are certain things I don't agree with my woman. Like, I understand her, but I wouldn't act the way she acts. You know, I'm a different person. And certain things in the relationship are chore for me, and I have to compromise, but in the long run, she's a good woman. At least she's being real with me, she's not playing fucking games and shit. And she's always there for me. If I call her, she always answers. If she has time for sex, we do it. She's not bullshitting. I can tell her anything. So relationship-wise, I'm happy. I don't think I would be able to date anybody but my girlfriend. Even though I've been complaining about my relationship because of the money and shit, but I would rather have my problem than other problems. Put it this way, I would rather be at my place than somebody else's place. So I think I'm making the right decision, even though some people may not agree with me, but especially my Jewish Ashkenazi parents. Well, but they're Ashkenazis, so I mean, they're not real Jews, in my eyes, because real Jews are Sephardi and Mizrahim, like I already said. And I want my kids to look like Sephardic Jews, not Ashkenazi Jews. Like I already said it before. I want my kids to be darker skinned real Jews. The same skin as Palestinians are. I don't want my kids to be Ashkenazi. Hell fucking no. Real fucking Jews, that's who my kids might wanna be. I wanna improve the breed. I know a lot of people may feel offended, especially Ashkenazi Jews. But I mean, I don't like them because like what they're doing anyway. The mentality of them I don't like. I don't agree with it. Mm-mm. You know, a lot of times, well, the things my girlfriend tells me, she even understands me better than my parents do. My mom and my dad doesn't understand me as well as my girlfriend does. When she gives me advice, it's always on point. So I have pretty good girlfriend. Even though I'm not happy about money thingy, but she's a nice person, she makes sense, she's smart, her advice is on point. My parents, no. But they're Ashkenazi Jews. Even though people say, oh, Ashkenazi Jews are the smartest people in the world, I mean, they're smart, but they're smart in some ways. But they don't understand me as well as my girlfriend does. Also, there's another moment too. Like even when I was in Russia, I used to go to the clubs. And I was always feeling social anxiety. I was not feeling like I belong there. I was always tense, feeling social anxiety in Russia, in American clubs. I didn't feel like it's my thing. When I was in Black Club 3 years ago with my girlfriend and her cousin, I felt like home. Even though it was not my culture and I was not dancing right and I was too clingy because, you know, there's a cultural difference and barriers, so it's challenging, but in the black fucking club, I felt it like I was at home. I was not feeling anxious, even though maybe I was not dancing right, I was not doing things right, but and my girlfriend told me, but whatever I was doing, even though that was not right, I was feeling like home. I was feeling good. I didn't feel any social anxiety like I did in the white clubs. So what does that tell you? Even my friend Chad used to tell me I have a black soul. I don't know, I just mean to be black, you know. And you know what, that's why I'm in America, because in Russia you don't have that many black people, and it meant for me to be with a black woman and have black kids. But I'm not planning to live in America for the rest of my life, you all know, but I have a mission to be here. There's a reason why I'm here in America. I'm not planning to go back to Russia in the next couple of years. I want to live here and there and just live anywhere I want and be free. go to Africa, go to Russia, work hard. That's what I want. And if you watch my videos and I say what I say, don't feel offended. And if you do, it is what it is. Cause you know what? I'm making my videos for me, so if you don't feel me, feel free to unsubscribe and leave my channel. It's your right. I don't even care anymore because really, people gonna be how they gonna be. I cannot change people. And I can't even change myself. All I can do is just to accept things as the way they are and just get my money, do what I want and not give a fuck about what everybody else says. That's it. Or thinks. So that's what's up. Actually, even that girl, she told me her sister, younger sister, she likes black men. I see a lot of white women dating black men. Well, I'm rare occasion. I don't know if I can consider myself white, but people tell me I'm white. I guess I am white, but I don't feel that way. Well, I mean, I'm kind of am white, but I'm different type, like, I don't know, I'm like Italian kind of white, so Mediterranean looking white man. Middle Eastern white man. So East European white man dating black woman. Happy about it. Even though sometimes can be challenging, because you know also like sometimes I feel like I just want to try different things and stuff, but that's okay. I have no pussy problems really, so I'm just like, you know. I'm almost fucking 30 years old, it's time for me to settle down and have kids and shit. And I don't want to jeopardize my future for the piece of ass. Cause what if I'm gonna fuck a lot of bitches and then I will never have kids and then I just like fuck my life up. Not worth it. I'm looking at the big picture. I'm here to be like a real Jew who improves the world. Not this fucked up Ashkenazi Jews who just fucking the world up. Who are just killing Palestinians, mocking the Lord Jesus Christ, and all shit like that. No, I'm gonna be a real Jew. And I'm gonna show all these fucking fake Jews what it is to be a real Jew. Cause they're fucking up. And it's only gonna get worse for them. I'm gonna be a real Jew, you know? They're not real Jews, they're fucked up Jews. And real Jews don't even like them. Real Jews hate fucking neocons. And all these fucking APEC, ADL assholes. And Benjamin Netanyahu and all these motherfuckers. Real Jews condemn killing Palestinians. Real Jews want Republican. So, and real Jews been persecuted